episode of SRBTV. I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And on today's episode, we're taking a look at Season 1, Episode 6 of Titans.
Jason Todd.
So, previously on Titans, we got some...
Pretty cool scenes.
No. Team building exercise.
Yeah, team building exercise, but cool scenes at the same time.
Yeah, so... are we about to see who's who, what's what? Robin?
Yeah, Robin.
Dick finally unveiled that he's Robin.
By the end of the episode, pretty much.
He finally confronts the doctor about it, but then even the doctor's not the head of all of this.
Yeah, like how I said, pretty much. I think the I even stated in the first episode, after the first episode, saying how maybe the doctor's working for somebody else higher up, and that's where they come in. It was he's predicting people are coming in to take them both out, pretty much. So
the nuclear family's heads explode, and then the doctor and Dick get ambushed by this Black Ops team.
Yeah.
And just when things look like bleak for Dick,
the new Robin shows
Batman's
up.
new Boy Wonder shows up, Jason Todd, to help save Dick.
Doesn't say his name just yet, but we all know pretty much who that is. For those Batman fanatics, pretty much, we all know who the second Robin eventually was. And that was Jason Todd in this case. So, and that's the title of this episode. So we don't know. Again, like you're thinking that maybe somehow Bruce sent him to help him out.
Either Bruce sent him to help him out, get him out of a tough bind, or he went there on his own
to help him out, pretty much.
Yeah.
Either him investigating something and led up to this point where they're at, or the other one. So. We don't know yet. It's going to be really exciting. That was a great, pretty much that, like we said last episode, that was pretty much like the mid-season, pretty much to end it. And now we're kicking in the second half, pretty much, and seeing how this is all going to end up and see where they're going to lead in the second half of the season. Now that the whole group's kind of together now, but it seems like in this episode we're going to dive into more of both Robins this time around. So let's see how that's going to pan out. So let's dive right into this. Again, this is for Season 1, Episode 6 of Titans, titled Jason Todd. So, let's see what's going on.
Dick Grayson in the flesh. Nice to meet you, bro.
I hate that. Nice to meet you, bro. I'm like, dude, don't be that guy.
Remember, you gotta be that Robin, though, the one that a lot of people were not a fan of.
No, I mean that guy, like, bro guy. Fun fact, according to Gotham, they used to hate each other. Yeah, you know that happened.
I know.
Hey, seriously, man. It's an honor to meet you.
Pound it, bro!
Yeah.
He delivered the, you know what?
He didn't leave him hanging.
Respect. He didn't leave him hanging. Respect.
I was gonna be like, I never thought that would happen and be saving your life.
Okay, so we know that much. At least he's
so
leaving him hanging.
it doesn't answer the question on why he's there yet.
Yeah, he's paranoid. You're only there just to see how.
You believe it?
I am.
So how'd you find me?
Tracker.
What tracker? Your arm? There's a fucking tracker in my arm?
Mine too. Don't you remember him putting it in?
Motherfucker!
This whole goddamn time.
This whole goddamn time he's been monitoring it.
I gotta find a place to put that guy.
Guess to change the locks.
Put a tracker in my fucking... I love his reaction to that. Motherfucker, I can't get away from this asshole.
And he didn't know compared to him. He's like, yeah, he put it right in my arm.
I guess he learned from Dick.
Yeah.
And they're like, man, shouldn't be so secretive.
Yeah.
Being famous, driving the goddamn Batmobile.
Wait.
He lets you drive the Batmobile.
Yeah. Son of a bitch!
Motherfucker!
Like Sparrow or Blue Jay for Jason.
Fuck no. The Batlands and such.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Basically what I'm getting is, it's attempt number 2.
Hey.
Jason Todd is attempt number 2.
And remember, nobody really liked
Because
Jason Todd.
he let him drive the Batmobile, He's being more open with him about certain things like the tracker in his arm, letting him go out and save the other Robin. He's a second attempt.
That's what it is.
Said why you quit.
Oh, diving into that realm.
I guess I just couldn't cut it.
No, he couldn't. He's already admitted he couldn't take it anymore. The way Batman was going, direction Batman was going. Think we'll ever see Tim Drake in this show? I mean, I'm not him as Robin, mind you.
It depends how far deep they go into this
like,
season.
probably as like another detective who joins like Gotham PD or something.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah,
Even as of today, right now, they still consider.
Oh no, he the tracker of his
Yeah, I
arm.
know. Even today, pretty much people still confirm as confirm pretty much as Tim Drake as the best.
Right fucking there.
Yeah.
Any update on the family?
They're all dead.
Corey.
I didn't do it!
Walked in and they were like dead. Their heads exploded.
And a little coincidence.
I know these people.
Circus people.
They murdered the
Each one of them.
Somebody knows who's Robin. Oh man. Severely fucking up their faces. Yeah, look at that. It's half
Give you
their
one
face.
guess.
One face!
Yeah, you know what I mean. Oh, even him.
He's strong.
Cops are a joke, man. There's two kinds, useless and dirty.
Is that what Bruce says?
No, it's what I say. They hit a dead end, so they came crawling to Bruce.
Well, I'm a cop. Yeah.
No,
Yeah, no.
no. To be fair, we already know Jason Todd's more or less Jason Todd's origins. He's always never been a fan of cops because of how he was raised. He was raised very rough.
Yeah.
Before Bruce found him. Hey, my friends.
Look at smiling
This
car.
is the odd trio.
No one wants a brew.
That can't be Adams then.
He's not Adams. Adams is in the bathroom, unconscious.
Hi, I'm Rachel.
Jason.
Okay, who we all are doesn't matter right
Oh
now.
God.
Now, relax, sit on the couch and watch TV or something. Yo, when did you get another one?
That was mine.
Yours? Wait, you're Robin too?
I thought you were Robin.
I am.
He was.
Oh my God.
He was.
There's a lot because I would love.
Okay, quiet.
There's a lot, because I would love to have.
Get out of here, Robin.
Haley Circus.
That's what he's like, oh shit! Dickie.
This is so nice.
I can't breathe.
What? Gosh, man, what are you doing here? Can we talk?
Can we talk?
My bad. Thought it was mine. Let me buy you another one.
Wasn't my drink.
What the fuck are you doing? Sorry.
Oh God damn it! God damn it! No!
This is Jason.
No!
This is Jason.
God!
Let's do this.
Let's do it.
Get the fuck off. I got this. Street.
What? Call 911. Perform.
Shit! No! Somebody follow him!
Murder, and the man who police say ran the Gotham City branch of the Maroney crime family.
Oh, yes.
It's the classic one too.
This is a witch hunt.
Very classic one.
Mr. Zuko is innocent until proven guilty.
Oh shit! I think this is the first time he took it too far.
Yeah.
I think that's what this is. Oh shit.
The Maroney.
He let the Maronis kill him. That's where he went. That's again.
Which had consequences. After my father was killed, the deal was off. No more federal protection. So the Maronis came after my mother.
Oh,
And
shit.
my sister.
Oh.
And my fiance.
Ooh.
They all melted.
Ah.
My
Ugh.
wildest dreams.
Guess some aloe vera probably cleared that up.
To reveal my true self underneath. He's an innocent man. Let him go. No.
He gave you an out, dumbass. You should have taken it.
Cool. Glad he followed
Sure,
him.
yeah, I'm glad he did too. Give him that distraction he needed.
Right at the R, too. Did you notice that? Oh! Oh, I don't even know what he's gonna do.
Come on, Jason.
That's so cool. Oh! Remember, he's not a fan of cops.
Yeah.
Oh! Oh, shit! Oh! Codebreaker.
Codebreaker. See, he's down here and what he's doing.
You're gonna wake up one day and have no idea who you are. I'm coming from the guy screaming, I'm not Robin. I don't want to be Robin. Standing there in a fucking Robin suit, carrying that case all over the country. You want to know the real difference between us? I know who I am. I kick ass with Batman and I fucking love it. Who the fuck are you?
You know, he's not entirely wrong.
Yeah.
He's accepted who he is.
That's what I said.
Dick
He's
is still
right.
conflicted on it.
It's like, who do you want to be? You know, you don't want to give
Who
a Robin.
are you really? I mean, he becomes awesomer when he becomes Red Hood. Sorry, spoilers for you people. But yeah, you know, he becomes a bit, not in control, but he becomes
Yeah.
his own
Could
person.
have told me about being Robin.
Doesn't matter. You're not getting anywhere near her.
You can do anything you like to me. You can kill me if you want.
I'm not talking to anyone but Rachel.
Good boy. It'll be interesting at next episode. So that was season 1, episode 6, Jason Todd.
Yes.
And it was a very unique episode because
We dive a little bit more into his past again.
yeah, we find out like more or less when it started for Dick when he realized he was pushing it.
In a way.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's the beginnings of it.
yeah, and then we meet Jason Todd, who's very much a wild card in like a literal sense.
And he was always like that for, even in the comics. That's why a lot of people were not too fond of him because he was too much of a head case, pretty much. You know, always up in his head, you know, about doing things. He always thought, okay, I'm better at this, or something like that. Or he was always just, like you said, he was that wild card that's always gotten loose sometimes, and that's how he was. That was the problem. That's how Jason Todd was always gonna be.
Yeah.
And that's why even when they did, like I said, when they killed him off, pretty much, they did it off of people's votes, pretty much. You know, people voting if they should kill off this Robin, and people didn't like this Robin, so it's like they killed him off. They voted to get him killed off, but here I like it because they used it as an advantage of what Dick Grayson's, who he wants to be.
yeah,
What's the type of person he needs to be? You know, like the last moment. He made that good point going, you know, at least I know who I am. Do you know who you are? You saying, no, I'm not Robin, but you keep putting on the outfit.
mm-hmm.
You need to decide who you are.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that's what really needed. I think that's why they needed Jason Todd in this episode, was for him to realize, you know, I need to decide who I need to be, the type of hero I want to be. You know, compared to, you know, what Batman was trying to mold me into or anything like that.
Yeah.
You know, so like I said, I really like the take they did with Jason Todd here. You know, how they used him and stuff like that. Where it's like you saw Jason Todd's faults, but you also saw that pretty much he brought up Dick's faults as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it was very interesting. I liked how they brought up pretty much these characters pretty much from his past. You know, his OG family.
Yeah.
You know, and why they got killed. And that was the whole, you know, it was like they're paying protection, and his family was the first price.
Yeah.
You know, since they were late on payments, okay, we're gonna kill some. You know, you killed them. There's your price. That's for them paying them back.
And in turn, the current Melting Man paid the price for it too.
Yeah, exactly. You know, where it affected his whole entire family to that point, pretty much. I mean, they changed the character's name because in the comics, the guy is actually from outer space. He's not really from Earth. But I'm like, they made it work in a way where I'm like, okay, I like it. It's different, pretty much. You know, the way it was. You know, it's just, you know, Dick's past catching up with him. That's all that was here. So it's gonna be interesting how we're going into this. You know, it's more like this episode was more of a side episode just for Dick, for him to put together his past and things like that. And I don't mind. So hopefully, starting the next episode, we get right back into the swing of things of, okay, what's going to go on with Adamson, things like that. You know, especially the way they ended it with him saying, I will only talk to Rachel. So I'm really excited. You know, it feels like we're starting to, you know, we're in the second half of the season pretty much, and now let's see, you know, where it's going to start leading into, where their organization is, what they are, all this type of information. So it'll be very interesting.
Yes, it will.
Yeah.
I agree. This was a good episode. I think, for the most part, it was nice to see what the mantle of Robin truly brings.
Yeah, what it does, yeah.
And while one is hesitant about it, one has fully accepted the kind of Robin he wants to be.
Yeah.
You know, where Batman agrees with it or not. So, I mean, he was definitely raised differently than what Dick was.
It's like what you said.
Was.
It's like what you said in the episode where it's just like, this is Bruce's way of trying to correct the mistakes he did with Dick.
Yeah, that's the biggest takeaway from this, is that he's trying again, and like you can tell a couple things, like him laying to ride the Batmobile, or like, you know, him telling him about the tracker in his arm.
Yeah, exactly. So that's
little things here and there to where like he's trying to be helpful, pretty much. So he's trying to. It's his take two with him.
Yeah, and that's what it is here with him, and it's just. It's very interesting, pretty much, you know, for Dick to see all this. I mean, he sees it as, you know, wow, he's already moved on, He's not looking at, okay, Bruce is trying again, but he's trying to do it the right way.
He's trying to do it the right way.
You know, because even when he's shocked to hear, oh, he's letting you ride the Batmobile, oh, you got he's got a tracker in me, type of stuff. It's like you hear this, it's like he's not looking at it as if he's trying to do better. He's looking at it as more of, I still don't trust him.
Yeah.
You know, even he tries to warn Jason, going, don't trust him. You know, he's trying to turn you into his weapon. And that's what they always thought, too. And even in the comics, that's what they always thought. And even I like it, I still love that one scene, and I believe in Young Justice, pretty much, when they're trying to vote for a new Justice League member and stuff like that. And even Batman states, you know, because they're like, oh, you're trying to turn, you know, you like grabbing young boys and stuff like that, and turning them into your image. He's like, no, I'm trying to avoid them turning into me.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I'm trying to avoid them to turn into me. And in a way, that's what he is. That's what he's doing, and they just don't realize it. They really don't realize he's just trying. You know, they've got a dramatic experience, whether it's loss of family or anything like that, and he's trying to, you know, show them to hone it, not to use it pretty much, because you use it, you're gonna make mistakes, slip up, you're gonna get killed.
It would have been interesting to see like a ward, as they would call him, another ward, pretty much, who, you know, gets raised by Batman but doesn't want to take any mantles. He just wants to be, you know, somebody different. Like, somebody different that Batman's not expecting. Somebody who knows things, you know, techniques and stuff that Batman taught him, but not being a vigilante or a superhero at all, just being a normal person. I know some people will probably find that boring, but I would find that intriguing considering how many he's on his 4th Robin now. He's on, like, an off-again, on-again doing Catwoman. I mean...
Well, no. Now they're officially married.
So wait, they're legit married now.
They're legit married.
Like, Because I remember I heard why they hesitated at first.
They hesitated at first, but they are, like, Catwoman and Batman are legitimately...
Okay, so they did fix it. But no, but Mary, but you know, I mean, we're already seeing a bunch of different things, like different Batmans. What will happen if Batman was basically Joker? What will happen if Batman was basically a Abomination, you know, or Darkseid?
Yeah, exactly,
like
you know, but...
And I think I would love to see that, just like somebody raised by him, but never doesn't want to take any mantles or anything. Just wants to be somebody who believes differently in Batman's ideal than Batman's ideals. You know, he disagrees with him, but still, you know, accepts him as like his father figure.
They never really haven't had that whatsoever.
Just a thought. I don't read DC Comics, so that was just a thought on my end. So
no, it would be interesting, but I think it's like there has to be some type of element, pretty much. And
I know.
That's the problem. Is like you can't just have a plain old character who denies it and doesn't want to be a vigilante and, you know, takes up learning.
I wouldn't say denies it.
Not deny. I mean, he pretty much they take in the learning experience.
Just like Batman gives him a choice and he says no. Like Batman gives him the choice and he says no.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. So other than that, if you're new to the channel, you can hit the like button. If you want to talk to us more about stuff like this, comment down below. If you want to share us around, share around. And if you like us just a little bit more than anybody else when it comes to talking about DC Universe original series, hit that subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon as well.
Let us know what you guys thought of this episode. What did you think of how they portrayed Jason Todd? Was it everything you hoped for? Everything pretty much you're expecting from Jason Todd overall as a character? What do you think of the actor playing Jason Todd? Do you think he's playing him as well? Really good, pretty much as that cocky wild card type of character as a Robin. Put down your guys' thoughts and pretty much suggestions down below what you thought of it. Put down what you thought of our reaction overall, but most importantly, thank you for watching.
And of course, on the next episode of SRBTV Dealing with Titans, it is Season 1, Episode 7,
Asylum.
So, until next time, I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And this has been a very one too many Robins filled episode of SRBTV.
See.
Later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out our previous reactions,
as well as our other shows,
click the playlist down below.
And if you want to check us out in the social universe,
you can check us out on Twitter
as well as Stardust
@SuperReactBros.